With the new artifacts coming in patch 1.5, I'm sure that many of you are wondering like if the new artifact sets are good on Zhongli. So this video is going to break down all 3 builds, and I'll also talk about the build that I will be using on my Zhongli. So the first thing that I want to address will be the physical DPS Zhongli build, and obviously the new artifact set is going to be the best in slot for all physical DPS Zhonglis because it gives you 50% physical damage bonus, and it also gives you like 18% attack, and that's just straight up better than the 4-piece Gladiator's Finale. Alright, so getting into his geo damage builds, you have the 4-piece Noblesse Oblige, and you have the 4-piece Tenacity of the Millilove or something, and you also have the 2-piece Archaic Petra and the 2-piece Noblesse Oblige. The left table is showing attack Sans artifact, and the right table will basically show the damage numbers for if you have a HP percent main stat artifact on your Sans. Just to quickly summarize this because I don't really think there's much to talk about. The Noblesse Oblige, first of all, is gone. Like this build is just straight up worse than the 4-piece Tenacity of the Millilove. Mainly because like the Tenacity gives you a permanent uptime of the 20% attack bonus for your entire party. So now the only thing that you should like care about is whether you're gonna be using the 4-piece Tenacity set or the 2-piece Archaic Petra and the 2-piece Noblesse Oblige combination. And then your next consideration will be whether you want to use an attack percent Sans artifact or a HP percent main stat. And the short answer to that question is that you want to be using the 4-piece Tenacity set, also together with a HP percent Sans artifact, because if you look at the difference between the HP percent artifact and the attack percent artifact, the difference is quite minimal and you actually gain a lot of health. And so the reason why you would want to use the Tenacity set over the 2-piece Archaic and 2-piece Noblesse Oblige set is because like you will benefit more from having the 20% bonus attack for your entire party, even though his elemental burst will do less damage. But overall it's still a damage increase in the long run because having 20% attack for your entire party is just like straight up better than slightly more damage on his burst. So even though the 4-piece Tenacity is just better for general use, I feel like the 2-piece Archaic Petra and the 2-piece Noblesse Oblige will be like his endgame build. But until your Zhongli can do like hundreds and thousands of damage, then I think you would still be sticking to the Tenacity set. Because like if you want to go for the one-shot build, then you kind of need a lot of investment and damage. And maybe a lot of money in your bank account as well, but that's not always necessary. So yeah, anyway, the TLDR for this is that you want to use the HP percent Sans artifact, and the artifact set that you want to be using will be the 4-piece Tenacity. And just a quick update on the weapon rankings. I mean, the Staff of Homer is currently like the craziest polearm for Zhongli. Or actually, I think it applies to every polearm user just because of how it scales with so much. Like there is a lot of things that are packing in this one weapon. So as you can see, the damage difference between the first and second is quite significant, and yeah, there's nothing that beats this staff for Zhongli at the moment. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the update of the build that I have for Zhongli, since I previously made the build guide, and yeah, it was like due for some updates, I guess. So you might be surprised and all, but I recently came back to Genshin, actually just excited for Eula and Ayaka, mainly because like they're not polearm users. Not really sure about this, but I might stream Genshin. I mean, I'm still thinking about it, but it went quite smoothly, I would say. Like I kind of enjoyed the vibes during the stream, and together with like answering people's questions, maybe I should do like a stream whereby people can ask questions regarding their Genshin accounts or their characters or builds, and maybe just try to add some value to them. Anyways, just let me know in the comments like what I should what you would like to see next, or whether I should stream. And yeah, thanks for watching this. Hopefully it gave you an idea of how useful these builds are, or like the differences between them. And hopefully it helped you choose the set that you want to use for your own Zhongli. Yeah, so that's all for this video. See you all next time.